I don't know what this is. It is a fish, and it's a huge fish. He is pulling me into the current. I don't know what I have. I don't know if it's a striper, big catfish, drum, I have no idea. This fish is massive. I'm like literally freaking out. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm out here today in my kayak and I'm making my way up to this enormous spillway right up here. And I'm hoping to find some fish. I'm actually out here on more of like a scouting mission. For those of you that don't know, me and Jay do a ton of scouting throughout the weeks, trying to find hot spots that we can make videos at. And this is a spot that's been on my radar for quite some time, but I haven't been able to fish here because the water's been too high. And finally it seems as if the water, like the raging waters, have subsided and it's actually going to be fishable. I mean, there's a little bit of current coming through here and I'm having a hard time getting up to the dam in my kayak right now, but we're chugging along and I think we're gonna make it up here in maybe a couple of minutes. We're not moving very fast because we're fighting the current. Anyways, this is an awesome spot. We've caught some really cool fish here in the past, but we really haven't explored it very much at all. I think last time we fished here twice. One time we caught a bunch of bass, and then the second time we caught a few bass, but then we started catching some walleye, or Jay started catching some walleye, and she caught a really big one. So that is definitely a species of fish that I would love to catch today. And really today's goal is to just see what's out here and see if there's any fish really to be caught. I'm feeling pretty confident. I brought 4 rods with me. I actually had brought some live minnows with me. I probably should have brought them up here anyways, but I just decided, you know, don't need to load the kayak down with too much stuff, so we're just gonna go with artificial lures today. I've got some 6 cent swim baits on me, I've got some jerk baits, I've got some like little grubs, and I also packed this big guy right here, a big old glide bait, and I'm hoping that maybe I might see some striper activity. There's a chance that we can catch a really big one up here. But anyways, with all this talking, I've actually made my way up here to the spillway now and I'm about to be able to start fishing. So guys, I hope y'all are excited to tune into this one. Hopefully we catch something. If so, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future fishing adventures. But with that being said, we've got some fishing to do. Let's get after them. All right, we just about made it up here to the spillway. It's currently generating pretty good, but I saw in a generation schedule that it's supposed to be shutting off within the next hour or so. But in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna try to fish right here. We have this area where the current is pushing up against the bank. We have some backflow. It's a great spot for fish to kind of get out of the current and ambush prey. I know for a fact there's a ton of shad out here, so we're gonna start by throwing a small little swim bait. I've got a heavy 3/8 ounce head on there just to try to combat the current a little bit. Huge fish in the current, on a blade bait. It's a huge freaking fish. I got a huge fish. I don't know what the heck I have. I don't know what this is. It is a fish, and it's a huge fish. Oh my gosh, please let me catch you. He's on a rock. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. Please come off that rock. Oh my gosh, this is the sketchiest fish catch. I didn't know I had a fish. Oh my God, it's a huge fish. Oh my God, it's huge. He's on a rock really bad. He's on a rock really bad. He's still there. Oh my God, it's big. It's big. Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this fish is huge. What am I gonna do with it? What am I gonna do? Oh my gosh. Get out of this current. He is pulling me into the current. I don't know what I have. I don't know if it's a striper, big catfish, drum, I have no idea. This fish is massive. I'm like literally freaking out. I'm literally freaking out. Get it together, Cole, get it together. Oh my God, this thing is massive. I cannot do a thing with this fish in this current. I cannot do a thing with it. It feels like the freaking Loch Ness monster. I'm just gonna chase it. I'm trying to keep on top of it. Oh my God, what is this thing? And how in the world am I gonna land this thing? Oh, he's still there. He's still there. He's just hung up on something. Please stay on. Please stay on. Honestly, can't tell if I have him anymore or not. Yeah, he's still there. I think I'm wrapped around a rock. I'm putting some heat on him right now. I'm putting some major heat on this fish right now. He's still there. He's still there unless I'm just getting tricked by something. Oh my God, is he coming up? He's free. He's free, he's in this current. Oh my God, don't flip my boat. What is that? Oh, it's a hybrid. Oh, he's not as big as I thought he was. Oh, he's big though. Oh my gosh, guys. I thought this fish was so much bigger than what it is. It's still a nice fish. It's a big hybrid. It's a big hybrid. It's a big hybrid. Whoa, look at that. Oh my gosh, I thought this fish was gonna be so much bigger than this. I don't know what I had. That was like my third or fourth cast up in there with the blade bait. What an awesome fish, big old hybrid. Oh, I was literally about to panic. I had no idea how big this fish was. He was like stuck on a rock. I literally had no idea how big this thing was gonna be. What an amazing fish. Now that is how you get the party started right there, fellas. Big old hybrid, probably about 7 or 8 pounds. I literally thought I was hooked up with a river monster. I thought I had a giant striper or a big old catfish. I think it was a combination of the heavy current and me just like getting stuck on a rock and fighting the current in my kayak. It was a crazy fight. That was insane. I can't believe I landed. If I would have lost this fish, I would have literally like just been so sad. But what an epic fish and a great way to get this afternoon started. Let's get him back in the water and let's see if we catch some more. All right, big fella, be free. Woo! That was sick. Let's see if we can catch another one. Fish on swim bait. On the swim bait. Doesn't feel as big. Feels pretty decent though. Oh, he's on a dang rock. He's on a rock. He's on a rock. He's on a rock. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. He's off the rock now. What we got? What we got? White bass. There we go. Get up here. Whew. It has been a while since we caught that last hybrid. It's our second fish of the day. Caught him on the 6th Sense Divine swim bait. Kind of backed off the discharge a little bit. Not a bad guy. Little white bass. These guys are freezing cold, by the way. Beautiful fish. Let's send him back. Let's see if we can get a striper. If we can get a striper, we caught the Temperate Bass Slam. Heck, I'm just happy to catch something. It's been very slow. Those are the only 2 bites I've had. I'm very happy to have gotten them. The sun is starting to set, actually. The sun's behind the spillway now, so it's getting a little bit darker. I'm thinking maybe we might get on a little bit better of a bite now that the sun is starting to go down. When I first got out here, the sun was shining pretty bright. It was pretty hot. I know that these temperate bass species like to bite in the mornings and in the afternoons. There we go, we're hooked up. Hooked up. I think I might have another white bass. He doesn't feel super big, but he feels pretty decent. He was swimming with the current, now he's coming up here to me. He feels, actually, feels pretty nice. Feels pretty nice. Can't tell how big he is yet. Oh, it's just another white bass. There we go. Whew. There we go, fellas. Third fish. second in the last 5 minutes or so. Another nice white bass. Quite a bit bigger than the last one. Probably 2 or 3 inches longer. Probably close to 2 pounds. Nice, really nice white bass. Look how dark he is. Just a beautiful fish. I mean, it almost matches the color of the water. If that makes any sense. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. It seems like every time I catch a fish, I end up about 50 yards downstream from where I hooked it. Make our way back up here to the spillway. Cast back up in there and let's see if we can catch another one. Oh my God. Oh, what is that? It's a bass. It's a bass. Yes, get in the boat. Woo! Oh, heck yeah. I just pulled up here right up next to the dam and I threw that divine swim bait right next to this wall and we got ourselves a really nice spotted bass. I hope y'all can hear me over the noise of this amazing waterfall right there. Look at that. That is so cool. What a beautiful shot right there. I actually just saw a pretty good sized drum. I was saying a couple of monster drum out here and I pitched it out there to hopefully that he would bite it, but he got spooked. And this guy came out of nowhere and got it. He's getting close to 2 pounds. I mean, what a beautiful fish. Like I just said, I saw a drum pitched out there to him. The drum got spooked and this guy came out and munched that divine swim bait. What an amazing catch. This is definitely a target species that I was after today. Hopefully we can fish around here and catch a couple more of these and maybe one even bigger. Let's send this one back. See you later, buddy. Woo! Yeah. So I've been out here fishing for about 2.5 hours or so. I've caught those 4 fish, the 2 white bass, the big hybrid, and then that spotted bass. Been fishing for about 30 minutes since I caught that last spotted bass with no luck. And as you guys can kind of tell, it's gotten quite dark on the other side of that spillway. I can't really see what's coming. And it's also raining. I haven't been hit by one of these raindrops, but they're like massive raindrops coming from the sky. So I think I'm gonna make the move. I'm gonna go downstream. There's a big bridge down here with some big columns. I think I'm gonna check that out. It'll also give me a vantage point, you know, past the spillway so I can see if there's a storm coming. I don't think there was any rain in the forecast, but then again, I really don't know. I'd hate to get stuck out here with some heavy rain or some lightning. So I think I'm gonna make a move, go down to that bridge, see if there's anything hanging out down there because the bite over here has really just been so slow. I haven't even seen a shad come up to the surface, which is pretty weird for this area. The only thing I've seen is just a massive drum swimming around, which I would love to hook up with because if I hooked up with one of them, it would definitely be a new PB, but every time I throw my bait at them, they just spook and swim off. They're not like redfish, unfortunately. I probably need some night crawlers or those funky dead minnows I have in the car. I'm gonna make my way down to this bridge, cast around some of the pilings, and then if we don't get anything, I'll probably just load up and call it a day. So let's head down there before we get dumped on too bad. I'll see you guys at the bridge. This sucks. Not going to the bridge. I'm heading to the boat ramp. Gonna load this kayak up and I'm gonna get out of here. Man, let me tell you, that rain, that came out of nowhere. I had no idea it was gonna rain. And then I especially didn't know it was gonna come a downpour on me. I made it about halfway to the bridge. I was told y'all I was gonna go fish. But yeah, it pummeled me and it was cold. And it's already kind of cold out there because we're below that dam and that water that I was fishing is like in the mid 50s. Just super cold. I was not a fan, but luckily I made it back to the ramp. A guy helped me get the kayak on the trailer really fast while it was pouring, and now it's actually not raining that much. I might should have just waited a moment, but it's late. It's nearly 8 o'clock, so I only would have had about 30 minutes of daylight left to fish anyways. So I'm back in the car. I got me a dry shirt on. Thank the Lord I had a dry shirt on. A wet, soggy, dry fit shirt for like an hour and a half. Drive home would have sucked real bad. But real quick, even though the rain kind of abruptly ended our fishing mission a little bit prematurely, we still had a great time out there. We caught 4 really nice fish. That hybrid that we started off the day with was amazing, a great catch. And we learned quite a bit about the spot. We learned about the fish that are biting, the fish that aren't biting, you know, the overall fish activity. I would say the fish activity is kind of down. And honestly, I'm really regretting not taking my bucket of dead minnows that I had with me. I think that if I would have tossed one over the side of the boat, I probably would have hooked up with one of those big drum I was seeing, and they are literally so big. So honestly, we might come back to this spot, Jay and I together, and might try to throw out some cut bait or some live minnows and see if we can do better that way, maybe catch some walleye, but really try to target one of those big drum because they're literally so huge. They look like black drum you catch out in the ocean, or like giant redfish. It's crazy how big they are, and it's crazy how shy they were of my swim baits. But anyways, enough rambling. I'm gonna make the drive back to the house. I'll be there in about an hour and a half. We're gonna catch up with Jay and Baby C and see what they're up to, so I'll catch you there. All right, guys, we're back. It's actually the next morning. It took me a long time to get back home because that rain that hit me at the boat ramp, well, it just monsooned like the whole way home. I had to drive slow. There were people like wrecking everywhere. They had their flashers on. I was like, this is horrible.
Scary.
I did not know it was gonna rain like that. Had I known, I probably wouldn't have even gone. But either way, we had a good time out there, caught those 4 nice fish, including that monster hybrid. You know, I literally thought I had a sturgeon. I thought I had something crazy the way that thing was fighting, but I was happy to at least have gotten into the boat because, like I said in the video earlier on, if I would have lost that fish, I would have probably had a meltdown. That fish was pulling so hard in that current. But guys, check this out. We got Baby C, and look at this guy.
Say hi.
Say hi. Say,
Hi.
I'm holding my head up, Dada. You know what that means?
I'm ready to go fishing.
Ready to go fishing. It's been a minute since y'all seen Baby C. I'd say maybe how
Yeah.
long, like a week?
Yeah, I think so.
And he's grown so much. I know it's a cliche thing to say every time you see a baby. It's, oh, he's grown so much. But really, though, look at this. He has grown. Cypress, look over here.
Look at the camera.
Look at here.
Say hi.
He said, I slept good last night. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Look, his hair looks good. Look at that. He still has most hair. I know babies a lot of times start losing their hair, and he still might, but he still got it for the moment.
Let's hold on to it, Cypress.
Hold on to it, Baby C.
It's really cute.
Let's see his shirt. He's got a cute shirt on. What's it say? Let me pull that down. Oh, shoot. It says, take me fishing.
Yeah, take me fishing, Daddy.
You can go fishing, buddy?
He said, I do. You know, he probably doesn't understand. He used to go fishing with us all the time when he was in my tummy.
Yep, and he would
He's
get
like,
to...
you took me every day, and now that I'm here, you haven't taken me one time.
Not once. But remember, the thing was, you got to wait till you can hold your head up. And you are getting very strong. Working on it. We'll put him in the little, the kangaroo little pouch in the front, or put him on the backpack, and maybe we'll take you and catch you a bass.
What are you looking at, huh?
He said, I'm looking at the sun. I'm looking at the sun. Hey.
Hey, can you smile for them?
Can you give us a big
He literally
smile?
smiles nonstop, like all day long.
Mm-hmm. He
But
might be getting a little bit camera shy at the moment,
Yeah.
but this dude is a smiley little guy. And he's starting to teeth a little bit, which kind of makes us a little sad.
yeah.
His little teeth are coming in. They're coming in on the side, though, so we can
Yeah.
still get to see the little gummies. Hey, pop your head up. Oh. Okay, Cypress, do you have any last words for the viewers? Any last words? Any last thoughts? You're looking a little sleepy all of a sudden. You're not looking that impressed anymore. He's been up for about an hour, hour and a half or so. Usually he goes back to sleep about this time, but we wanted to show you guys how he's doing before he went back and took his nappy.
He's a big boy now.
Big boy.
Almost 14 weeks old.
Almost 14 weeks old and taking naps in his big boy bed? What? What? Quit growing up so fast, buddy.
I know, right? It's making me sad.
Well, this is where we're going to end today's episode. I just want to say thank you all so much for hanging out with me yesterday at the Big Spillway. Although we didn't catch as many fish as I thought we were going to, we still had a great time, and we did catch a few, and we will definitely be returning to that spot together, hopefully next time, and hopefully trying to wrangle up some more big spillway monsters. But guys, if y'all enjoyed this one, do me a huge favor. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future fishing adventures. We're Colin Jay, and we'll see ya on the next one.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Boom!